Take your damn coffee and get out, Grandma, the man snarled, swatting the spoon from her fragile hand. It clattered against the ceramic cup, splashing coffee onto her knitted cardigan. The whole diner froze. Conversations died. Forks hovered mid-air. The only thing moving was the fury burning in the thug's bloodshot eyes. No one dared to speak. No one intervened. The old woman trembled, her lip quivering, but her spine straight. I was just waiting for my son, she whispered, voice cracked with age but not weakness. Her hands trembled as she reached for a napkin. The man leaned closer, his breath sour with alcohol. He's not coming. Nobody's coming for you. You old bats think the world owes you something. He grabbed her shoulder. Now move. This is my booth now. But he didn't notice the bell over the door jingling. He didn't see the shadow that crossed the doorway, tall and unmoving. He didn't hear the low growl from the dog that padded in silently. What he did feel was a cold chill in the air just before a voice spoke behind him. "Take your hands off my mother." The thug turned, annoyed. "What, you her grandson or something?" His smirk died the moment he saw the uniform, camouflage, boots, precision posture, and the name Kane stitched over the chest. The man standing in the doorway wasn't just anyone. He was a Navy SEAL. And he was home. "No," Logan Kane said, stepping forward, his gaze locked and loaded. "I'm her son." The thug scoffed, trying to mask the flicker of fear. Big talk for a guy playing dress-up. He cracked his knuckles, puffing up his chest. "You think I care who you are?" Logan didn't flinch. "No. But you're about to." The thug lunged, sloppy and predictable. Logan moved like lightning, sidestepping, twisting the man's wrist and slamming him face first into the table in a single fluid motion. The force rattled the dishes, coffee spilled, gasps echoed. The diner erupted into stunned silence. Atlas, the military dog, barked once, a sharp warning. Logan knelt beside the man, holding him firm. "That woman you just laid hands on. She raised me alone after my father died overseas. She worked 3 jobs. Went to bed hungry so I could eat. Taught me right from wrong when the world didn't care. You didn't just slap an old woman. You slapped my entire world." The thug whimpered, pinned and powerless. "Please, I didn't know." Logan tightened his grip. "That's the problem. You never know who someone is. Or who's protecting them." Then he let go. The man collapsed onto the floor, groaning. No one helped him up. Logan turned to his mother. She sat trembling, a thin trickle of blood on her lip. But she smiled when she saw him. "Logan, you came." He knelt beside her, gently wiping the blood away. "I'm here, Mom. I'll always be here." Her eyes welled with tears. "I never doubted it. Not once." He helped her to her feet, cradling her like something sacred. Sirens wailed in the distance. Someone had called the cops. A waitress came over, shaking, handing Logan a wet cloth. We saw the whole thing. He's a regular troublemaker, always picking on someone weaker." Logan didn't respond. He was too focused on the woman who had carried his entire life on her back without complaint. The police arrived minutes later. Witnesses poured out the truth. The thug was cuffed and dragged out, face bruised, dignity destroyed. He didn't say a word, didn't look back. Logan stood tall, not out of pride, but out of respect. Not for himself, but for the woman beside him. Because behind every strong man, there's a stronger mother who never gave up. As they walked outside into the cool afternoon air, his mother leaned into him, not from weakness, but from decades of carrying the weight alone. "You always did show up at the right moment," she said softly. "I'm sorry I wasn't here sooner," he replied. "You were always here," she smiled, "in every letter, every silence, every heartbeat." Logan swallowed hard. This mission, this reunion, meant more than any he'd faced in uniform. What no one in that diner knew was that his mother had written him letters every month for 12 years. Even when he couldn't respond. She sent him stories, prayers, photos of his childhood dog. She believed in his return, even when his name was nearly added to the fallen. And today, her faith had arms. Her son had returned, and justice had a face. The cook, still behind the counter, clapped slowly. Others joined in, not for the fight, but for the woman. for the silent battles she fought every single day, for every sacrifice no one ever saw. The moral hit harder than the slam of a body on a table. You never know who someone's mother is, or what they've survived, and you never, ever disrespect the woman who raised a warrior. If this story touched you, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and drop a karma in the comments below.